Good morning, everyone. Today, our group will present our consultancy proposal for DHL, titled Building a Sustainable Future for Last Mile Delivery. This presentation evaluates how DHL can make last mile delivery more sustainability while maintaining speed, reliability, and customer convenience. Our presentation follows four main sections. First, background and diagnosis explains why DHL's last mile model needs change. Second, recommended solution present an integrated portfolio of four actions. Third, risk and implementation explain how DHL can measure paths and control the transition. Finally, the conclusion gives a direct answer to our consultancy question. The process at the bottom also shows how we worked as a team. We moved from the client briefing to research and diagnosis, then to solution design, report, and review, and finally to the client presentation. This work followed the 7CS consultancy process, and we was completed at a team under the project deadline. Okay, we will begin with the background and diagnosis, focusing on why the current last mile model is becoming unsustainable. The last mile can account for up to 28% of total delivery cost. At the same time, global online retail sales are projected to reach $8 trillion by 2027. Without action, urban delivery vehicle and related emission could rise by up to 60% by 2030. The connection is clear. E-commerce growth creates more fragmented deliveries. Fragmented deliveries lead to higher cost and emission, which places more pressure on DHL strategy. DHL strategy 2013 puts sustainability at the center of growth, including a commitment to electrify more than 66% of its last mile field by 2030. However, electrified vehicles alone cannot solve all the operational problems in last mile delivery. Our consultancy question is, how can DHL reduce last mile environmental impact while maintaining speed, reliability, and convenience? Our scope covers four areas. There are last mile operation, customer demand and delivery choice, Uber routing, loading and consolidation, and the cost, risk, and feasibility of implementation. Aviation, ocean freight, and warehouse redesign are outside our scope. Our projects follows the 7CS consultancy framework. The client is DHL. We clarify the problem, control the scope, identify 5 causes, creative 4 recommendations, confirm the results through 7 KPIs, and communicate through a path rollout. They give our project a clear process for problem identification to continuous improvement. I will now hand over to Kevin, who will explain to the 5 root cause and our sorting call framework.
Thanks, Jean. We identified 5 interrelated challenges. Firstly, speed central expectations decreases consolidation flexibility. Secondly, the fragmented delivery density increases the distance traveled per parcel. Thirdly, failed deliveries result in repeated journeys and waste. The fourth challenge is charges, lockers, and city operations are impacted by infrastructure limitation. Lastly, a heavy upfront investment will result in cost pressure to the company. Together, these 5 challenges constitute DHL last mile sustainability gap. They are interrelated and cannot be solved by a single act. The first problem on the demand side is speed central expectations. Even when the order is not really urgent, customers want fast, narrow window, door-to-door delivery. That makes a clear process. Fewer opportunities to consolidate due to tight delivery windows. Lower consolidations means inefficient use of vehicles. The lower the utilization, the higher the emission per parcel. The second issue on the demand side is fragmented delivery density. Dispersed addresses, tight delivery windows, and single order trips are driving more miles per parcel. Thus, the main argument is that last mile sustainability is also a demand management problem as well as a green vehicle problem. There are three main operational barriers. The first is failed delivery. This creates more mileage, repeat labels, and less predictability. The second is infrastructure constraints. This includes charging access, loading zone, lockers, and service point coverage. The third is cost pressures. Upfront capital investment is a burden due to electric vehicles, chargers, software, training, and data integrations. Thus, our recommendations must balance environmental benefit against customers' acceptance, cost feasibility, and risk of implementation. Our analysis is based on three concepts of logistics. The first is green logistics by McKinnon and colleagues. It's about minimizing the impact on the environment, but maintaining service and efficiency. For DHL, this means embedding sustainability into routing, vehicle use, and delivery promises. The second concept is demand management from Christopher. The promises of customer service affect the demand on the logistics systems. For DHL, this means promoting slower, consolidated, or pickup-based delivery when speed is not a factor. The third idea is order cycle management, also from Christopher. Delivery promises links customers' orders, fulfillment windows, and transport planning. Wider delivery windows could help to improve consolidations and vehicle utilization for DHL. Our evaluation of the solution is based on these three concepts by four criteria. They are environment impact, customers' acceptance, cost feasibilities, and implementation risks. Now, Yuanjing will walk you through our integrated solutions portfolio and first two recommendations.
Thank you, Kevin. No single solution is sufficient. DHL needs an integrated portfolio combining demand-side and supply-side actions. This matrix combines the four solutions according to impact and feasibility. S1 is green delivery options and incentives. S2 is AI-enabled routing and land planning. S3 is service point and parcel lockers. S4 is the low-emission fleet transition. The portfolio follows four connected areas. S1 supports demand management, S2 supports operational optimization, S3 supports consolidation, S4 supports fleet transition. Together, these four solutions cover both the demand side and the supply side costs. The problem addressed by S1 is speed-centered customer expectation. This reduced DHL's ability to consolidate orders and plan efficient routes. Our recommended action include a green checkout choice, loyalty points or smart discounts, carbon information via the delivery windows and pickup options. The delivery tiers move from express, with the fastest delivery and low consolidation, to standard, with moderate flexibility. They then move to green consolidated, with a wider delivery window and higher consolidation, and finally to pick-up point, which can reduce failed trips. The expected impact is higher green option adoption, greater consolidation flexibility, and lower emissions per parcel. The critical limitation is that a slower option will have low adoption unless the benefit is visible and rewarded. An additional innovation is dynamic green pricing. During peak periods, DHL could apply a modest additional charge to the fastest delivery option from non-urgent orders. This turned the price into a demand management tool and encourages customers to select a more flexible delivery option. The problem addressed by S2 is inefficient route sequences, weak load planning, and failed deliveries. This problem creates unnecessary mileage, empty running, and unpredictable delivery. AI can support 6 main activities. These are demand forecasting, route optimization, load planning, real-time tracking, failed delivery prediction, and dynamic adjustment. The process shown on the slide is simple. Better data leads to better planning. Better planning leads to fewer failed trips. Fewer failed trips leads to lower cost and emissions. The expected impact is fewer empty runs, lower fuel use, fewer failed deliveries, and higher vehicle utilization. The critical limitation is that AI depends on accurate data, system integration, and staff acceptance. AI should support, not replace, operational judgment. Sophia will now explain service point, the low emission fleet, and the main implementation risks.
Thank you, Yunji. Until now, our team has discussed how DHL can transfer the last mile delivery using AI routing and eco-friendly option and low emission fleets. However, we must acknowledge that we cannot only focus on ideal solution and overlook the real-life operational risks and reality. Any significant structure changes in logistics giant like DHL bring real-world challenges and financial risks and uncertainty. In this slide, I will discuss recommendation 3, which involve expanding service point and parcel lockers. One of the main challenges in last mile delivery is traditional door-to-door model. In this model, each parcel is delivered to a separate address when the customer is not available to receive their parcel. The delivery driver has to make a rapid trip. That rapid trip leads to increased transportation costs, fuel consumption, and carbon emission. To address this issue, we recommend using the use of service point, a parcel locker, and delivery consultation center in high-density area. These centers can be strategically located in business district, residential area, university campus, and shopping center, where many customers can study and close to one another. In this slide, the current home delivery model involves in address bus stop, resulting lower density and high risk of customer absence. In the contrast, green model allow multiple parcels to deliver to single collection point, enable customers to convey their parcel at their preferred time. To approach this offers several advantages. This approach firstly, it reduces numbers of failed delivery attempts. Same parcels are delivered to secure and accessible location. Secondly, it increases delivery density, allowing delivery to drive out more parcels in fewer stops. Lastly, it contributes reducing the fuel usage and greenhouse gas emission. Overall, this recommendation improve operational efficiency while promoting the environmental sustainability. However, we must also acknowledge that some customers still prefer home delivery, and therefore organizations also should prioritize implementing the solution in densely populated areas where the benefit will be most pronounced. Next, I will explain the recommendation for which emphasize the effective use of low emission vehicles by matching the two suitable route conditions. Reducing vehicle emission is the key sustainability of logistics company, but we cannot simply replace all the vehicle with the electric one. It is always practical or efficient. Different routes have various operational requirements, including travel distance, parcel value, and infrastructure availability and customer destiny. To address this, we recommend updating mixed fleet strategy. In this stance, covered area with short delivery distance and heavy traffic congestion, cargo bike and e-bike are ideal one. They navigate the crowded street efficiently and reduce emission and lowers operational costs. For urban parcel route that require largest carrier capability, electronic vehicles are more suitable. They can transport higher numbers of parcels while reducing their lower emission compared to their conventional diesel vehicle. However, for long distance route or area with lower customer density, electronic vehicle may not be the most ideal option due to the limitation like battery ranges, charging instruction. During the transportation period, conventional vehicle may stay needed. In the area with high parcel construction, service point and parcel locker can enhance the vehicle efficiency by minimizing the number of individual delivery stops. Despite the advantages, there are some limitations. Electronic vehicle necessitates significant investment, charging facility and maintenance planning, and also employee trainings. Therefore, organizations should introduce this technology gradually through phased implanting plans. By matching the vehicle type to the route characteristic, logistic company can reduce emission while maintaining high service quality and operational performance. Now I will explain the risk and implementation. Finally, I will discuss the risk evaluation and migrating strategy associated with this sustainability recommendation. One proposing solution can enhance environmental performance and operational efficiency. The organization must be carefully manage several risks and during implementation. The first three is sustainable upfront cost. Investing in electronic vehicle charging instruction, parcel locker, and new technology require significant financial resources. To migrate this risk, organizations can initiate pilot projects in high-density areas. This approach allows them to test the solution effectiveness and before committing the large-scale rollout. The second risk is customer resistance. Some customers may be hesitate to switch from traditional home delivery to parcel locker or collect point. To address these challenges, company also offer increased reduce delivery fee by faster collection option. Additional transportation commission can help customers to understand the environmental and convenience advantage of the new system. And the third risk is the technology independence. Sustainability delivery options heavily rely on the accurate data route optimization system and the digital platform. Poor data quality can lead to the delivery delay and reduce efficiency. Therefore, organizations should establish reboot data management practice and regular collect feedback from the driver and operational staff to identify the issue earlier. Instructor verify various poses the false risk. Different city and region have various road conditions regularly and customer preference and technology capability. Solutions that will work well in one city may not be equally efficient in another. Therefore, implementation should be tailored to the local condition and roll out city by city. Overall, the success of sustainability logistics initiatives not only technology but also effective risk management and continuous improvement. And the company should closely monitor and performance and gather operational feedback, make necessary adjustment. The most crucial point is that sustainable initiatives should never compress the service quality. While reducing emission is priority objective, organizations must also continue to ensure on-time delivery, operational reliability, and customer satisfaction. In the end, the phased implementation approach combination with continuous feedback and risk management will enable organizations to achieve both sustainability goal and business performance objective. That's all.
Thank you, Sophia. The KPI frameworks represents confirm in 7 C's because it uses measurable evidence to value the recommendations, such as CO2 emissions per parcel should decrease, cost per delivery should decrease, the failed delivery rate should decrease, vehicle utilization, green delivery option, customer satisfaction, on-time delivery should be increased, and numerical targets should be set after pilot baseline have been reduced. The implementation roadmap has 3 stages, which is short term, medium term, and long term. Short terms is to be from 0 to 6 months. DHL should pilot green deliveries, track failed deliveries, and map high density routes. And in medium terms, from 6 months to 18 months, DHL should scale AI route planning, expand the pickup network, and deploy electric vehicles and e-bikes. And for the last term or the long term, after 18 months, DHL should scale the electric fleet, introduce a carbon KPI dashboard, and continue the audit to review and improve. This represents continue in the 7 C's because DHL reviews the results and improves the model continuously. With this, the expected outcomes cover 4 areas, which is Operationally, DHL should achieve fewer failed deliveries, higher vehicle utilization, and shorter, more predictable routes. Environmentally, DHL should achieve lower emissions per parcel, fewer vehicles miles, and better energy efficiency. For customers, DHL should provide more transparent choices, reliable services, and greater participation in green options. And lastly, financially, DHL will face higher short-term investment, but should achieve fewer redelivery cost and lower long-term operational waste. The goal is not to lower the service quality, but more transparent and sustainable delivery choices. After all, we will now give our direct answer to the consultancy questions. Our final answer is that DHL can make last mile delivery sustainable by moving beyond a speed center model and implementing an integrated KPI-led strategy. First, the real problem is systemic. Emissions driven by demand, delivery density, failed deliveries, and infrastructure, not only by vehicles. Second, the strategy must be integrated. Customer incentives, AI planning, consolidation, and fleet transition must work together. Third, sustainability can protect service quality. A staged rollout KPI can improve sustainability while maintaining reliability and convenience. Therefore, last mile delivery has sustainable future, but not under a speed-only model. Thank you for listening. Thank you again for your attention. We now welcome your questions.